Alright, we are live. What is going on, guys? Welcome to another video. It's Brando here, and this is going to be a fun one. I'm going to be kind of upfront with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you guys, having been able to, since 2014, build a full-time income business on the internet, walking away from my job, literally firing my boss, being able to do what I want to do when I want to do it. But I want to predicate just because I've been able to do it, and that's not average or typical results. I'm not guaranteeing you'll be able to do the same. I want a preference. I am not an expert reviewer. This is not from an expert. I mean, there are people who've created more and better successes than myself, but having previous to myself being able to build a full-time income business online, failing in traditional business, because I had to do family meetings, hotel meetings, I had to bug my friends and family, I had to bug local business owners, and it never really worked out for me. The best tip I can give you guys to give you perspective on how long it can take you to create success and start a business in general, whether you're in Florida, which Florida popped into my head because I have family that travels there all the time, every single year, and it's a state that I really want to go to. So if you're in Florida, what's going on, guys? Maybe you are, because that's what I titled the video. But to give you guys perspective on the amount of time it can take you, if you're starting a traditional business, there's nothing wrong with that, even though I failed in multiple ones before. All right, it can take you a little bit longer. There's a lot of things you got to take in mind, like product, offer. Are you creating your offer? Are you reselling another company's offer? Shipping and handling, distribution. There's a lot of things to take into account. Lease agreements with offices or buildings that you're going to be leasing out for your space, for your employees, and your product where you're going to kind of store it for a bit. Like, you need to keep this all in mind depending on the business model you're going to tap into. But there's typically a lot of overhead. I have family where they pay like $50,000 a month for the overhead of their business, and that's crazy. That's absolutely insane. So it took them a long time to get there, though. All right, it took them about, I'd say, 2 to 3 months to get their business actually up and running with a website, with their clinic up in place and all that stuff. So it took a little bit of time just to put it in perspective. Could take you a couple months, all right? Whereas, and that's not saying that's bad, I'm all for entrepreneurship, I'm all for business in general. Being an entrepreneur is the best thing you can do, but it's the hardest thing you can do. The only thing that's going to create success is your hard work, your tenacity, your consistency. It doesn't matter if you start a car business, selling shirts online, you start a welding business, you start a construction company, it doesn't matter, all right? When you can be your own entrepreneur, you can write your own paychecks, and that is something that is absolutely empowering. But traditional ways, they can take longer. What can shortcut that is building a business solely and completely online. This can take you literally 24 hours, as opposed to getting a lease agreement to rent out an office space or creating your own products and spending hundreds of thousands of dollars on that and then waiting months and months for the creation of that. Instead of taking that route, or hiring a construction crew, firing a construction crew, getting trucks and all that stuff, instead of doing traditional ways on the internet, okay, think of it this way. If you have a website, that is your storefront. And then if you have products and offers on that store, on that website, okay, then you just have to get people to the website and you make money. So it's less stress on you, and literally when you know what you're doing and you kind of educate yourself on online business, you can get up and running literally, guys, in the next 24 hours, because business, how it works, all right, and if you understand this, it won't take you that long to get going, all right, in Florida, in Canada, it doesn't matter where you are, all right. All you need to know is to build a business, to get one up and running, you have to have an offer. Offer is something that people want, it's in the marketplace, it's hot. All right, so let's say, as an example, this is a diamond pen that is gold. Now, obviously, it's not, guys, but let's say, as an example, this is a diamond pen. It is gold. I personally did not create this pen. If I created this pen, it would take months to create it, and it would take a lot of money to put it in production, to go to a manufacturer that would actually create this. I'd have to go to jewelers and then a manufacturer. It'd take a lot of time and energy to build this pen into my own brand, into my own business, to then where I could resell it. So traditionally, that would take a long time. But let's say I'm doing affiliate marketing where I'm reselling a company's product that they created, and that company is not doing advertising. They're not doing TV ads, they're not doing radio ads or YouTube ads or social media ads. So the company said, hey guys, we have this awesome product we invested hundreds of thousands of dollars in. It's a gold pen with diamonds on it. It costs about $1,000. And the cool thing is, if you resell it, guys, because we're not going to do advertising, but if you resell it, and you do the marketing for us, every time you make a sale with that pen, we'll pay you $500, so 50% commission. That's what affiliate marketing is. You're reselling another person's product and service, and you make money. It's a business model in and of itself where you're the middleman, and it alleviates a lot of the heavy lifting for you, where you don't have to, create license or register a business because the company did all that, and you're just reselling it as an independent affiliate, an independent entrepreneur. All right. So how that would work, how this example would work, all right, would be, all right, if you're doing affiliate marketing as an example here, to get up and going, you'd have to first find an offer. So to build a business, any type of business, you have to first find an offer. You can create it yourself, which will take a long time, or you can resell a company's product and service, which you just have to do some research online and find one, and you can find one, all right? Now, I would encourage you guys to do a lot of market research, make sure it's in demand and it's hot and it's competitive, because if there's competition, it means people are selling it. People are selling it means they're making money, all right? But once you find something, then it's like, okay, we got to market. We got to build a list. We got to learn how to market and get people who are interested in this offer to this offer. You can't throw your offer at everyone out there and spam everyone online, all right? Just like you wouldn't go out there and go door to door and pitch everyone traditionally if you're doing traditional business. You don't do that. You want to attract people to you, and that's why the internet is so lucrative. So now you'd have to learn how to market, how to build a list, how to do ads, advertisements to get people to that offer, because every time you make a sale and get someone to it and they decide to buy, not everyone will buy, but when a person decides to buy, you make $500, all right, in this example. And that is where you start getting into profit and you start getting an ROI, where you can invest in advertising. You spend like $1,000 on advertising, and you spend $1,000 on advertising, but you make like 30 sales, and those 30 sales equates to $5,000 or $6,000, right? $5,000 or $6,000. So ultimately, your ROI is like $4,000 or $5,000, because you spent $1,000, but you made $5,000 or $6,000. All right, does that make sense? So ultimately, all in all, without rambling anymore, guys, traditional business can take you a little bit longer. I know for me, it took me a long time, because you have to have a product in place, you have to have a marketing strategy in place, you have to have an office, a home base where you can market, you can do customer service, and you need to figure all that stuff out, which can be very stressful. It's not to say it's bad. I'm all for traditional business, but on the internet, you can leverage yourself a lot more. You can tap into like affiliate marketing, where you're reselling other people's products and you can make money and literally get that up and going in 24 hours, where you have a product, you have an offer, and then you're learning marketing and you're applying that marketing to get people to it. So I hope that makes sense, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did putting it together for you. If you did, leave a like. If you're confused, leave a like anyway. And if you guys want to find out more about online business and how I was able to go from working 40 hours a week at Red Lobster to, in about 4 months' time, creating a full-time income business on the internet, then I'll leave a link down below to my free video training series. You can check it out in the description. But other than that, guys, I am out. Peace.